President Trump says he's putting Washington, D.C. police under federal control, and it's raising the question, could it happen in other places around the country, including here in New York? The president calling Washington a crime emergency and deploying 800 members of the National Guard. That's despite police data showing violent crime in the nation's capital is down 26% compared to last year.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor.
But the president's actions in D.C. may not end there. He said today he wants to look at New York and other cities where he believes crime is a problem. The president also wants the National Guard to remove homeless encampments. Tonight, the New York City mayoral candidates weigh in as Devlin speaks with homeless advocates.
We have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem.
While announcing plans Monday to use the National Guard to, in his own words, beautify Washington, D.C. by cracking down on crime and removing the homeless, President Trump said New York City could be next.
But then I'm going to look at New York in a little while. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's see. It's going to go pretty quickly.
Local Democratic leaders sounding off following the controversial announcement, with Democratic candidate for mayor Zohran Mamdani stating he's not afraid to push back.
Donald Trump does not respond well to cowardice. He requires a response that showcases the ability to fight back against that same agenda. And that's what I would do if and when he makes these kinds of threats with regards to New York City.
Another candidate for mayor, Andrew Cuomo, firing back towards Mamdani with a post on X that read in part, "What you're seeing in D.C. today is exactly what will happen if Zohran Mamdani becomes mayor. Trump will flatten him like a pancake." And a spokesperson for Mayor Adams' office addressed the crime concern in response to Trump that says, in part, New York City under Mayor Adams and NYPD Commissioner Tisch's leadership doesn't need any help from our federal counterparts in driving down crime. We are doing it on our own every single day.
The one thing that we do not want to do is to criminalize people for something that is out of their control.
Dave Giffen with the Coalition for the Homeless says the president's words are concerning for those working to help the unhoused in New York.
Having intervention from the federal government in a way that's pushing people away from the help they need would have catastrophic effects on New York City.
According to the coalition, as of June, New York City has about 350,000 homeless, with about 105,000 currently living in a shelter. Anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 are currently on the street. What Trump's attempts in New York would do to those directly impacted, only time will tell.
Sending in the National Guard, sending in military, sending in even local police is not the solution to homelessness. It solves nothing.
Devlin, CBS News, New York.